Привет, меня зовут Анита, сегодня я вещаю из кружка. Это мой видео-дневник, где я говорю на английском, чтобы практиковать его и не забывать. Today's topic is a bit challenging, both in terms of vocabulary and also in terms of my emotional attachment to the topic, because I've decided to watch a documentary on what's going on the shore of the Black Sea due to the disaster that happened last December. Fuel oil spill in the Black Sea. Since now it's summertime, I was wondering how things are going in terms of tourism in this area, and I expected that there would be some amount of people who would still consider going there for their summer holidays and even swim in the sea. But I still was shocked to see that there are really people there and that they even let their children swim in the sea just because they think that it's clean. Okay, so let's talk a bit about this. First of all, I was absolutely blown away by volunteers and all the work they've done, because it's really hard work and people are so brave and so selfless. I wouldn't be able to do this. I mean, I just look at them and I think they're such heroes, because they actually don't know what effect it's gonna have on their health, because you breathe in those toxic evaporated substances, and some people have been there since February. Some people just came and then they went back home, but some people are still there, you see, through all those months. And I feel so much gratitude towards them. But let's get back to some weird stuff. There was shootage of Воскресенский village, where you can see piles, huge piles of sand and bags of sand mixed with this fuel oil just in the populated area. Like the nearest old panel building is like 300 meters away from this site. They interviewed the locals, so they're just, some grannies who are obviously not very pleased by this unfortunate neighborhood, but it's just also super strange. Like, why would they put it there? And ecologists say that there must be specialized sites for this, and it's number one priority that it's far away from populated areas for obvious reasons, right? And even then, it shouldn't stay there for years. It should be disposed as quick as possible. But it's there since the first day this disaster occurred. So it's been how long? Half a year. It's been there for half a year, and no one knows when it's going to be taken out. The local residents don't stand up for themselves. They don't speak up for themselves. There are very few active people, but normally people just put up with this and keep living, just thinking to themselves like, we'll see how it goes next. That's sad. I'm not judging anyone, I'm just thinking about it and thinking about the possible outcomes. There are already some people who say they feel dizzy, who say they have something in their throat, went through some medical examinations and took blood tests, but it showed nothing. So I think it's something you'll see like in the long term, not immediately. There are people who swim in the sea. Also, some of them were interviewed and they were like, we don't see anything. You can clearly see when there's some fuel oil in the sand or somewhere in the water. They're like small jellyfish, but black. but there's nothing. The water is clear. So they just visually assessed that it was clean and they go with it. You can smell the smell of the sea and okay. Experts explain that fuel oil is broken down by storms into small pieces, and then these small pieces they are broken, and then these small pieces they're broken down into tiny drops which you cannot really see, and they're just there. You don't see them, but they're still there. And people let their children swim in this water. That I cannot understand and justify. Okay, now let's talk about some other amazing people. On the outskirts of the city, there are some volunteers who opened, what can I call it, like a bird rescue headquarters at the territory of a former sanatorium. And unfortunately, after almost 6 months of painstaking and hard work, only 10% of birds survived. But this is still a very good result because it's, as again ecologists explain, it's a common practice worldwide to euthanize 99% of birds immediately. This is rather unusual and very fortunate that they were able to rescue those birds, and also because they rescued some populations, and also they collected some data, because the biggest problem with all of this is that no one really knows what to do. This is the first time fuel oil was spilled in such quantities, so there's no record of this, and there's no, protocol, if we can say, about what to do, like how to act, how to clean up the sand, how to rescue birds and fish and so on. So they sort of had to improvise, and now there is some data based on their experience, which is great, because there for sure will be more fuel oil spills in the future, and those people will know what to do, at least something, they'll know something. I'll leave the link to this video in the description below, so you can check it out if you want. It's in Russian, so if you learn Russian you can practice listening. If you're Russian, then that's going to be easy to watch. I have mixed feelings about this. On the one hand, I'm amazed by some people who are so courageous to be there and to do all this painstaking work. It's really amazing. And there are some people who's I don't want to call names, just some people who don't seem to be thinking at all. It's really upsetting. Let me know what you think, or just like this video if you watched up until here, because this is a really difficult topic to speak about in front of the camera. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.